T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
If you could stop screen sharing for a second,
Okay.
I want to introduce everybody to Blue Diamond, Jake Parton. What's up, Jake?
What's up? What's up? I apologize for the delay. I'm still getting used to being a dad. Well, I'm excited to be here, man. How's everyone doing?
Everybody's good. Hey,
You know what, Jake? I overslept.
Good morning, brother. I heard. What's up, Desi? ST, what's up?
What up?
Jake didn't oversleep. He and Charlie had Dexter's swim lesson today.
Ah, okay.
Now, Dexter can't even walk yet. But he's swimming like a fish.
I'm telling you. He can swim, man. It's mad. It's crazy how it works. It's just they're just a little tadpole. I don't know. yeah. It's cool, man. It's cool.
Hey, Jake, well, I think we may need you to try to reconnect because you're breaking up. Is Jake breaking up for you guys too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Jake, try to reconnect. You're breaking up. And Mark, we're having, it looks like a Facebook issue again. Are you seeing this?
Yeah. It's you know what? It's Facebook. So
Issue again. Are you seeing this?
what?
Yeah. No. That was I reloaded the Facebook Live. There was a the speaker. So is there anything we can do?
Yeah,
Or-
we need to take off that first part where it does the theme song.
Oh, it's the flight
For
school
Top
highway.
Gun Spotlight, or no, for
Wah.
yeah, that's it.
So we need to stop and then go live again, right?
Yes, we do. Yep.
Let's do that because we got people having difficulty.
Yeah. I need to have George redo that
Also,
video.
let's put the Zoom information in Facebook so that everybody can just get on the Zoom because we need you on the Zoom anyway, because we're about to be recruiting for coachees. If you want to get some live coaching, we got an incredible diamond panel here today. We're going to go in your rank up and we're going to give you some live coaching and help you guys make more money. All right. So definitely let's do that. All right. So let's keep it popping. If we can get Mark, you can put the slides back up.
And I've also put the link inside the Facebook as well.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get these folks on Zoom. All right. Next up, we want to encourage everybody to stay connected. That's our next one here. Stay connected, everybody. When you have your new people join the business, make sure you connect them to Ibüümerang right away. Connect them to the Ibüümerang WhatsApp. Connect them to us by SMS email. Connect them to us by Telegram. It's on your screen. Take a screenshot. Now, let's go to the birthdays. Let's go to the birthday. We got a big birthday. Blue Diamond.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Hey, Des, you got to sing it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Mr. David Hunt, happy birthday. Wishing you nothing but the best. That is amazing.
Yes. Wow, that was
Happy
good.
birthday, brother.
What was that take?
I said happy birthday, brother.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Do you guys live? Are you guys anywhere close to each other? No, because he lives in.
He lives in the Czech Republic.
That's right. He's British, but he's in the Czech Republic. That's right. Okay, cool. Excellent. Happy birthday, David Hunt. And we really appreciate David, one of our coaches doing live streams. We appreciate that. Showing people how to win in the markets. By the way, anybody trade this week?
I did.
Yeah? How'd you do?
I did very well.
Oh, yeah.
And
What percent?
I don't know about percentages. Mr. Donnie Pips is not gonna like this, but I got greedy yesterday. I
Oh.
broke my plan. So
Mm.
listen to your coach, okay? I got greedy. That one trade.
Mm.
Give it all back
Went the opposite direction. Huh?
Give it all back on one trade?
I didn't close it. So no, I'm not closing it. No, hell
Oh
no.
my God. We're just,
I am not closing this thing.
we are breaking all the rules. We're breaking all the rules. Oh my God.
I did, yes. So don't do what I do, okay?
Oh my God. Let's see what the people are saying here. So the people are saying that they had a good trading week. I'm up 10%. I salvaged my week. I had a day where I broke all my rules too this week. And I was able to pull it together on the next couple of days and get my act together. But Donnie Pip says he's up 33% for the week. Way to go, bro. Way to go, trading partner.
Look, if James wouldn't said I did that too on Friday, no, I'm just kidding. It doesn't make me feel better. No revenge trading, Desi.
Xander, he's increased on 120% this week.
Who's this?
Xander voted.
Xander, 120%. Wow, bro. Wow.
It wasn't even a revenge trader trading, Rich, because I was winning every single day. I just wanted to get a little bit more.
Agreed. Gotcha. Agreed. You know, we call that a case of the greedy majeties. Bernard grew his account by 30%. Tom said he blew his account. Tom Roberts. That's going to happen. It's part of the process. All right.
Okay. We're back on Facebook.
We are back on Facebook. What else do we have? You guys see any other people with results in the chat here? Let's see. Chemo from Finland. She was trading on live calls with Mr. David Hunt, and she's up 10% this week. Very nice.
Says, don't worry, Desi. If it wasn't for T Gray, I was gonna get greedy.
Who's that?
Donnie.
He's right though. He's my trading partner. And we're each other's conscience.
Yeah.
So he saved me many a days. All right. What do we got next, folks? Let's keep it going. All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it. All right, what do we got next, folks? Let's keep it going. All right, let's keep it rolling. That's Facebook. Repeat. All right. What is
Okay. So James Riddick, when we send out a text to James Riddick, this is what comes back. It's brilliant.
Oh,
It's brilliant. He sends them Marianne Schutz's English presentation.
Wow.
I found this fascinating.
James Riddick, you dirty dog, you look at that. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Auto reply.
So he had.
You can set up an auto reply with text.
First of all, how do you do this? I don't even know how to do
I
this.
have no idea.
But he has an auto reply.
You can Google it.
So when he gets, this is good because you get all these unsolicited texts, especially in America. I don't know. Jake, does it happen in the UK? Do you get like unsolicited text messages? Like people advertising to you on your text messaging?
Yes.
Okay. So we get it. It's annoying, right? But here's what James has done. He set up an auto reply so they get a text back.
Yes.
And it says, Thank you for your contact. Let me appeal to the entrepreneur in you. Follow this link. And by the way, this is a really great tip, folks. bit.ly, bit.ly. It allows you to take long links and make them short. And you can even put some. So his bit.ly link is "You can make success." And when you click it, it takes you to the presentation.
Excellent.
James,
Beautiful.
where you at, James? He's on here. James, have you gotten any contacts from this yet? I know this is new, but I'm curious if you've gotten any bites, or anybody at least watch the presentation, or at least put their information in out of curiosity. James, he said 4.
Yes.
He's gotten 4 already. What in the world? Brilliante. That's what I'm talking about.
I saw this and it came back and I could not help myself. I wanted to show this. Yeah.
Listen, man, I saw this in the slides when you sent this to me. You see, I wrote you back. I'm like, what is this?
I did.
I don't know what this is.
This is what it is.
This is bananas, bro. Bananas.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And you know what? It goes right along with people calling you.
Right.
Yeah. People calling you. You flip the script.
Right. Who was that? It was Diana Hardy last week.
Yeah. Diana
Right.
Hardy. Oh, no. It was Carolyn Cousin.
No.
It was
It was
Caroline
Diana.
Cousin.
No, Diana
Hardy got it from Caroline Cousin.
Oh, she got it from Caroline?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So put it in the chat. What is it that you say again? Diana or Caroline? Put it in the chat.
Mhm.
Oh, somebody said it was Dr. Latrice.
No. It's not Dr. Latrice.
Dr. Latrice had something, and Diana Hardy had. I know Diana Hardy had something real nice.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Latrice was at the door.
Dr. Latrice was at the door. Okay. All right, you guys are starting to
All
confuse.
right.
All right.
Here it is. I wrote it down.
Are you calling because you want to learn how to trade in the financial markets?
Yeah. Let me tell you.
No, I wrote that down. I'm going to use that.
These folks, they are in trouble. They are in trouble. They are not ready. The world is not ready for you, Ibüümerang. These folks, they are in trouble. They are in trouble. They are not ready. The world is not ready for you. I might try to get back on Facebook, by the way. I'm sorry.
There we go.
All right, cool.
All right. Good
Somebody
stuff.
said that sounds like a
This
great
is fantastic, folks.
You see this, Mark? JM still says that sounds like a great segment for flight school, recruiting hacks.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and we're going to be Ibüümerang is going to be testing subject lines. Okay, so when somebody reaches out or we send a message to someone, we're going to split test. We're going to split test sayings. We're going to split test openings. So that's what we're going to be doing. Yep.
All right, cool. Man, that's
right.
good. So we'll do recruiting hacks. If you've got a recruiting hack, something cool like what we've been talking about, send it into marketing@iboomerang.com. And if we have enough of them, we will do a flight school of recruiting hacks. Okay. So Jake, Desi, Tierra, if you got people on your team with some cool stuff, as you hear it, float it up and we'll get it out there to everybody. All right. Jake, I'm going to give you the honors talking about bricks. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I got mine right here.
Yes. Absolutely. Excellent, Jake.
Amazing. Yeah, I love the bricks. I love the brick concept. Because everyone can achieve brick. And that's key. And this business is all about duplication. I want everyone to drop the word brick in the chat. It's the first step. Okay, I believe as you're growing and building your business, a lot of you are going to hit brick by default. I want everyone not to necessarily focus on getting customers. Personally, I think everyone should be focused on building, like Holton Book said in Orlando. Why not do both? That's the best way. So you want to go for builders, but have people fall back on becoming a customer. And as you can see, the first thing is everyone being star achiever. Okay. Everyone has to become a star achiever. I have a separate group chat. Can you all hear me all right? Yeah. I have a separate group chat. And if you're not a star achiever, you can't actually have access, in that group. Okay. And it's key because I want to be around people that are investing into themselves. And obviously Star Achiever is one of the biggest bonuses in the business. So please guys, make sure that you're on 300 PV per month. That's the first step. And then you got one left, one right. I believe every person on the planet has two people that they want to bless and bring with them on this journey. T Gray, when I first, started this business, I just called up my two closest people and he just sent me a photo of his card, because I was like, listen, just trust me. I'm about to take this thing to the top. You need to lock in your position right now. I believe everyone has those two people that will support and that will lock in a position. Now, once you've done that, you get moving and grooving. You send out ID sides. You talk about how excited you are to learn a new attractive way to earn income from your smartphone 24/7, 7 days a week. Obviously on the weekend you can do crypto. And you're gonna become brick, and this is the key, because this is when you can now start measuring your business. You can start tracking your numbers. And since introducing the brick into my personal business, everything has gone to the next level, because it's very, very achievable for everyone. Okay, so that's the brick.
Man, that's phenomenal.
Cool.
That is phenomenal, and it's so important that everybody become a brick. Hey Jake, how you feel about these bricks we gave out in Orlando?
I love these. These are great.
Yeah.
These are really good.
Did you hear what Anina said on Tuesday on Top Gun Spotlight?
Oh, what'd she say?
She tried to bring it on with her in her luggage through TSA
Yeah.
from the States. So they stopped her for about 10 to 15 minutes because they thought she was bringing gold.
Put it in your luggage, folks. Put it in your
I
luggage.
absolutely love it. That is wonderful. Oh my God, that is crazy, crazy, crazy.
All right.
My son still thinks it is gold.
Oh, nice. Excellent. All right, the brick list.
Yes,
Excellent.
look at that. All of our champions on here on.
Ready to read.
Is your
Yeah,
name-
and then we got a second brick list. A
Yes.
second wall of bricks.
Wow.
Nice.
Building the whole city.
Yeah.
Built the city. I'm sorry.
All right, CEO circle. How many customers does it take to get
Let's let
into
Pierre
CEO
do this
circle?
one. Pierre, why don't you take CEO circle and CEO corner, which is the next one behind it.
Yes, sir. So CEO circle, look, all it takes, right, is 10 elevate customers. 10. Can everybody put the number 10 inside the chat? All it takes is 10. Do you know 5 family members? Do you know 5 co-workers that would like to learn how to earn more income using their smartphone? 10, right? In order for you to become a CEO circle, you have to have 10 elevate customers. And what do you get from that? Well, you get 3 major live events for what? Put inside the chat. Free. Now, you got to have this for 90 days. How many days, guys? 90 days. That's 3 months, right? Then you will become an official CEO circle member. Okay. So the next one, which is a lot bigger, you know why? Because you're going to earn a lot more income. I know y'all want to make some more money, don't you? If you want to make some more money, you want to get closer to Mr. Bugs, you might want to be in this corner. Now, how do you do that? Well, get over 25 customers, right? Don't just have 10 customers for CEO Circle. You want to probably have about 15. But for CEO Corner, you want to have at least 26 to about 35 to 50. I know some people like Mr. Elliott Ward that got about 50 customers every single month.
Wow.
Every single month. Now, what does he get from that? Well, he's earning more income on a monthly basis, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of you right now want to earn some more income, correct? So what do you get from being in the CEO corner? Well, you get to all the events for free, whether it's virtual or live. We're talking about Accelerate. We're talking about Vision. We're talking about Dream Weekend. We're talking about the Elevate boot camps. Who's getting ready for the boot camp? Who's got their tickets for the boot camp? Now, if you're already CEO Corner, guess what? Your ticket's already paid for. It's already paid for. Now, guys, in order for you to become a true CEO Corner member, you must have over 25 paying retail customers when it comes to Elevate. For how many days? Put inside the chat. 90 days, y'all. So that's what it takes for you to go CEO Circle and CEO Corner.
Beast. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I tell you right now, folks, this is going to continue to be a cornerstone program at Ibüümerang, no pun intended. All right.
All right. Who wants to take this one?
You do.
Okay.
The
The training calls are up. The recordings are up. You know what? And the other thing too is last weekend is not up. So I'm going to get that up on these training series. Yes. So we need to do that. Yeah. So I'm going to do that I'm going to do it today.
Can I be honest? Before we even got on this call, I was looking at the previous flight school, just looking at how everybody operated rank up.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to take your business to the next level, you want to sign up for rank up and you want to utilize rank up. For those of you that are not really organized with what you're doing, I'm telling you, rank up is where you want to go. So watch the recording, go in there, go in your rank up and play around with it, but don't play around with it too much, especially those that are running right now, but really take it serious, because I'm telling you, it can take you from being an ambassador to a sapphire really quick, if not a diamond, if you take this to the next level. So my bad, Mark.
Perfect. Beautiful. That's fantastic. All right. And then the YouTube playlist is live as well. Yes.
We've got some really cool things coming regarding rank up.
Yeah.
That we'll hear about as soon as next week flight school.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Next week flight school, we have a huge, monumental rank up announcement. Monumental, like earth shattering. Okay.
We do.
It's coming. It's coming. It's big. We're working overtime on a next level rank up thing at the office. Another thing that we're working on is I heard Blue Diamond Jake Parton say something about I-decides. So Jake, you like I-decides?
I like them, yeah. I do like them. I use them quite a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How would you feel if we figured out how to make I-decides work with rank up?
Well, that'd be amazing.
Okay.
That'd be fantastic.
All right, well.
If you did that, I'm gonna jump out my seat and scream.
Well, you know what? Sometime in the next few weeks, you better be wearing a seatbelt, because we got those two companies together, and they are working on how to make the two things work together. So we should be having a big announcement very soon about that. So We're taking this rank thing very, very, very seriously. Okay, so, oh, this is so good. So on Facebook, we got Gregory asking, how do you use this rank up thing? How do you set it up? I went to iBoom Hub. You don't talk about how to set this thing up. Greg, love you, bro. Love it. Whose team is Gregory on? Gregory, get to your upline. They will show you how to get rank up all set up. Okay. And we are recording videos. Somebody has it on their to-do list to actually go ahead and record videos for each section of rank up on how to use it. But that person is a slacker and still hasn't.
Who is that person?
I'm not going to say any names, but it rhymes with Tigray. They won't give me any peace. No peace, no progress. All right, we're gonna get it done. But in the meantime, I have done some trainings. This,
T. Greg, you've got to talk about this risk management series.
This. Did anybody watch this? Did y'all watch this last week? We announced this last week.
So here's my thing. I did not watch it yet, but I'm gonna watch it on Sunday.
Okay. Everybody, if you didn't watch it yet, when are you gonna watch it? Okay, but look at all the people that did watch it, right? And if you guys were watching my Instagram, Saturday afternoon last week, I set up my TV and stuff outside on the courtyard. Yeah. I sat back and I watched this thing from top to bottom. And G, wherever you are in the universe right now, God bless you, man. That's right, James. I have my cigar out there too.
Yeah, he did. And a drink.
And okay, is it all my business in the street? Like, can we like keep some of my business not in the street?
Yeah, you want it all out in the street, bro.
Yeah, Leo is like, Mark was quick with the add-on and the drink. Like you the drink police all of a sudden. Like I need to be in AA. My name was T. Greg. No, anyway, so
they were Sips and Pips.
Sips and Pips. I like that. That should be a nighttime call.
That's so good. Sips and Pips.
Sips and Pips, so good. Yes.
Mr. Donnie.
I'm telling you, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this training was so good on God. I'm telling you right now, it was so good. This put the lights on because, okay, everybody, listen, Linda. When you can trade and you can understand lot sizes, not just picking lot sizes randomly, right? Which is what I was doing. But now you're saying I'm choosing this lot size because it means that I'm only risking this much. And now you can say, okay, here's this trade. If I'm wrong about the trade, I'm gonna lose, let's say $100. But if I'm right about this trade, I'm gonna make $300, $400, $500. And now you have peace.
Right.
Because the downside is predetermined. You're at peace with that number, right? And G Money teaches you how to identify that, which is major. I'm telling you guys, this is major. This will change your trading life. It will take the stress out of it. It will take the fear out of it. It will take the anxiety out of it. And that's on God. I'm just telling you, right? Somebody knows. Jayla's out there dying right now. She is hysterically laughing. Desi, do you know where I got that from?
Jayla?
No.
No. Vita.
No, they were with me last night, so they know. Mark Kidcart is out of control. But so I'm watching training, right? I'm watching training. I have my cigar, right? But look at my glass. Y'all like the glass, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all like the glass with the T on it. That's what I'm talking about. You got anyway. I
didn't know where you got that
Romero. What do we do with David Romero? What do we do with him? What do we do with Mark Kithcart? Anyway, so in any event, this training it's a must watch. It is a must watch. Now, here's the thing. Don't underachieve. Don't underachieve. Thank you, Michelle. She likes my glasses. The glass is hot. So the glass is fire. Okay. But here's the thing. Don't underachieve. Watch the training underneath it.
Yes.
By Don Collins.
And we got it.
Oh, yes. This training, oh my God, this training.
Donnie Collar. Yes.
Risk management. These two together, that whole section. And by the way, if you watch it straight through, it won't take you more than an hour to watch them both, right? But you should be taking notes and stuff, pausing and rewinding. And G Money teaches you how to create your own risk management calculator. And if you can create it, you're really in business. But these two trainings, I can't say enough about it. And I'm looking in the chat. Some of you guys have watched these two. Donnie Pips. What do you think about these two trainings, bro? He's in the chat here. He's in the chats. These two trainings are they're a must. They are an absolute must for everybody who is trading.
Yeah, David Romero says the calculator is very cool.
Mm-hmm. So now, Mark, when I'm trading, I have my calculator open. Oh, this is what Donnie said. He said it here again. He says, they should be behind a paywall. Here's what he means. He means these two trainings are so good that they should not be included in your regular subscription. He's suggesting that these two trainings are so good that you should have to pay extra to watch them. I'm gonna let that sink in. That's how good they are. That's how good they are. The Diamond Vaso says pay to pay attention. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So I just want to encourage everybody, prioritize watching these two. It will change your trading life. As a matter of fact, hey, Mark, you know what would be kind of cool? One Flight School?
What's that?
We do something like this, and then we have some of our flight schoolers here from our Boomerang family come on and just kind of share some of the key things that they learned.
Absolutely, man. Yes.
You're kind of like a little study group session a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Let's do that. Let's have G Money and Donnie Collar on.
Yeah. Well, let's do. I was talking about the people that are in the chat right now.
Okay.
You know, the Michelle Darlings and the Ella Edens and the Ruby Ruizes of the world. You know, that after they watch it, they can we can let some of these folks come on and share a couple of notes that they learned.
All right. Cool.
Absolutely. All right. But I think we should have another Elevate special edition coming up soon. Let's plan and
let's do it.
All right, let's keep this thing rolling.
All right.
I showed everybody my glass and my cigar and all that stuff. All my business is in the street, so I got no business left. Let's keep going.
All right, who's going to take this one?
I will, because I just did a call at 3 o'clock for a launch in New Zealand.
Wait a minute.
and Australia.
3 a.m.?
Yeah, 3:30
Yeah.
this morning.
Good gosh. Wow.
Hell yeah. I want to take the whole freaking world.
You go, Desi.
Well, I'm like yawning a little bit. You know, I had an energy drink and then I had a coffee, but you know, I need another energy drink anyway. But you know, I'm really excited because my very first boot camp was in Atlanta, and if that boot camp was out of norm and it was like freaking amazing experience, then it's like, no, you don't. I can only imagine what's gonna be in New Zealand. So if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, do me a favor, right? And you're saying, I want to make money. and you can't make money if you don't invest in yourself, right? It's just like you can't start the fire without the wood first. So you're gonna have to essentially first put it out there and then buy your ticket. You know, some of you are probably looking at your banking account, whatever it is. And I see Mr. Donnie Pips is in the chat, and G Money called out who was on G Money's trading session on Friday?
I was. It was insane.
I was in the gym, and this is something, again, I went against what, you know, anyway, well, let's not talk about this, okay? Don't trade from your phone. But, you know, I try to multitask because I have calls, and I got to get this workout down because I want to look like T. Greg when I grow up. And, you know, like everybody's getting, you know, in shape. So I gotta get it done. Right. So this is my only time for me to trade. So guess what? You know, I pulled out my phone and I looked at the market. You know, I sold the charts before I left the house. Don't get me wrong. But I'm like, I gotta take my chance and do what I gotta do. Right. So like Mr. Donnie Pip says, you gotta push the button. Anyway, so I made a lot of money. Thank you, G Money. Not sure how much percent that is, but you know, I believe Atlanta really did it for me, Mark, because I personally learn better in person. That's just the way my brain works. And you know, I was able to sit next to Mr. Donnie Pips and, you know, ask him a few questions and just being around the environment. You know, it's the number one thing for me. So if you don't have, and you are in New Zealand or Australia, or you know people out there, you know, or if I was you and I don't know anybody, I will go into different Facebook groups and Instagram, and I will just type New Zealand, you know, into that Facebook group, or I'll just type Australia, and I'll start connecting with new individuals, right, and make new contacts and talk to them about what we do here. And there's constantly calls. You know, I know that the New Zealand group, they're doing calls. They just did one with Mr. Donnie Pips, and they're having one more with they posted it, but I forgot who it was. So there's constantly calls happening. Our group has calls. I know Thierry has a group in Australia. So, you know, and if you have somebody, David Hunt, right? Oh yeah, the call is with Mr. David Hunt, Blue Diamond David Hunt. So get out there, share with people. I mean, you have the solution. You are the solution to other people's problems. So if you can be there, hold on, Terry, hold on, I'm not done yet. If you can be there, what are you waiting on? The only way the universe works is by you putting it out there first, meaning buying your own ticket. And then I can guarantee you, I've done this multiple times, thousands of times, the universe will conspire on your behalf. That's all I got to say. Back to you, Tier.
Like just talking on, you know, the fact of using social media and you can contact one person. How do you think I got connected with Jake? I didn't know anybody out in the UK. Think about that. Know somebody all over the world just from the power of social media.
You met Jake through social media?
Yeah.
Wow.
I met all my diamonds through social media.
Whoa.
I've never even seen Vasil yet. I have not seen Vasil yet.
This is going to be, we need to fast forward. We got to get to this training because you guys are social media kings and queens.
That's how I build my Black Diamond business.
Okay. I'm a believer. Yes. Okay. Let's go to the next. We need to get. By the way, very important for those of you who are driving and pushing for ranks this month, you're getting 50% extra volume on any Elevate New Zealand bootcamp ticket purchase. That means if your customer buys a bootcamp ticket, you get extra volume. It means if you have a new person that signs up first class and they sign up. You know, I don't know if you guys know this. A person can sign up with the boot camp ticket and be first class, 50% extra volume. People can upgrade from standby, coach, or business to first class using the boot camp ticket, 50% extra volume. And if you're already first class and you buy a boot camp ticket, 50% extra volume. So there's all these. Oh, I forgot. We have a travel and trade combo with the boot camp. 50% now, 50% extra volume on that one is big because that one that starts out at $17.50, and 50% extra volume takes it to, I think, what is it, 26.25 or something like that? All exactly. Anastasia, no, Johnny on the spot with that number. That's what I'm talking about, Anastasia, right? So major opportunity for this boot camp. But I want to say congratulations to you guys, because I just saw boot camp numbers jump radically in the last 5 days.
And by the way, when you enroll as a ambassador, I mean, your boot camp ticket is pretty much free.
Yeah.
It is a steal.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's another thing I'm excited about, Des. This week, during a Coffee and Charge trading live session, I don't know who it was, but somebody, because of the power of our Elevate community and the live trading, they were able to make the money that they needed to buy their boot camp ticket and their plane ticket to go to boot camp.
Wow.
So, you know, for those of you who are making financial decisions like this, I can't afford it. I want to share with you something that our collective mentor has been saying for decades. You don't have a money problem. You have a creativity problem, right? You know, for example, I don't know if you guys know this, but when a customer buys a boot camp ticket, the ambassador whose customer that is makes a $100 retail bonus. So if you got 10 customers to buy a boot camp ticket, not only would you get a boatload of volume, because remember, you get 50% extra volume each time, but you'd make $1,000. And that retail bonus is paid out the following week. You don't even have to wait long for it. You know, so I want to challenge you guys. Let's buckle down. You know, even if you're looking, even if you're looking for some real money to put in your trading account, why don't you how about make it a goal to get 10 customers to go to the New Zealand boot camp, and then you can put $1,000 in your trading account.
Like if you do the math, for those of you that keep saying that you're wanting to go diamond, there's only 107 people that buys the boot camp ticket for you to go there.
Wow.
To become.
Tara, is that with the double volume?
Yeah.
I mean, the 50% bonus volume?
Yeah, 107 people.
There you go. There you go. All right. Awesome. You guys are getting me all excited Saturday morning. I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. Okay.
Sips and pips.
Sips and
pips. Sipping and pipping.
Oh my God. Y'all are crazy.
Shout out to David.
Sips and pips. So good. Yes. All right.
All right.
I don't think they caught it.
They got it?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Speaking of, Jayla. Man, I tell you what, I had such a fun time hanging out with Blue Diamond Jayla Pippins last night. She had a ride in the Batmobile that she will never forget. I don't think she'll ever get in a car with me again. But in any event, did you guys see Profit Snatchers this past Wednesday? Wednesday was redonkulous. Like every week, it just gets better and better.
Better. Mm-hmm.
But this week was, so who was on this week? We had they're all starting to run together now for me. This wasn't the one where who told his story? Who was last? Oh, so we had the guy at the end, gentleman at the end, who before he was introduced to trading, he had literally hit rock bottom and he was considering suicide. And then Joel Fernandez introduced him to trading. And that became the thing that just really helped lift his spirits. And he started out crypto trading, but now he's doing Forex trading, and he recently made over $100,000, I think it was. Trading saved his life.
That's Matt Wainwright.
That's who that was, Matt Wainwright?
Yeah, he's a legend, man.
Legend, incredible story, right? And then you had Kia Kinlaw on there, who's also in Houston with the crew.
He just said 334 last month.
334 last month. Okay, that's what the number was.
Not dollars, the thousand with 3 zeros in the back.
$34,000 last month.
Wait, who?
Matt Wainwright.
Okay.
Matt Wainwright. Insane. And then there was somebody else on that call. I know Kia said she was made about $800, right? I like those stories. You know what, guys? Here's the drill. The big stories, here's the purpose that they serve. They show what's possible. Okay? But the average person can't imagine themselves making that kind of money in a month. Right? And that's why the little stories are so important. My favorite stories are Tanisha Gomez was on. That's right. Tanisha was on, right? She's up now at about 20K, right? She's averaging $1,000 to $1,500 a day. Okay. And here's the magic number, $500. $500. Okay. For those of you who are recruiting customers and people to trading, remember the big numbers. Always is give that number, that story, it expands the belief of what's possible, but then bring it all the way down and say, if you could just make $500 a day, if you could just learn to make $500 profit per day, there's 20 trading days on average a month, that's $10,000 a month. And that would change people's lives. That they can digest. $500 a day, they can totally digest. So definitely, guys, profit snatchers, if you're not using profit snatchers, you are missing the boat. And profit snatchers should be like your big event every week for your team to promote and get people on profit snatchers. You need to load, everybody on your team should come to profit snatchers with 10 prospects, 10 guests. 10 guests. Jayla has been fine-tuning this thing. And I'm gonna tell you how smart she is. Let me tell you how smart Jayla is. She seeks out coaching. She hangs up. When Profit Snatchers is over, I can literally count to 10. And before I get to 10, Jayla is dialing my number. And we're reviewing. And at this point in time, she's got it down to a science. It is intentionally diverse. The diversity that you see on Profit Snatchers is intentional. Right? It's never going to be all black. It's never going to be all white. You're going to always have, everybody's going to see themselves. It's never going to be all men. It might be all women. That's okay. We might do some ladies nights, right? It's never going to be all old people. It might be all young people though. You might do a young people's call, right? But it's an intentional mix of age, gender, ethnicity, geography. Oh, I'm like, my computer just did something really weird. Did I go away?
No, you're here.
Nope,
Okay.
you're here.
It's like somebody else is operating my computer. This is weird. In any event, it's got gremlins. But it's strategic. And guess what? We are developing. So we're going to call this one Profit Snatchers West to serve the Western Hemisphere of Earth. What if I told you guys that we are developing Profit Snatchers East, which will be at 8 p.m. Europe time, 8 p.m. in the UK. Would you guys like that? All right, well, stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's coming. It's coming. We're in the lab on that one. We're working that one. We're grooving that out. And there's going to be a big announcement about that one soon. So profit snatchers, where are my leaders at? This is your deal right here. You know how a song comes on in the club and say, that's my jam? Profit snatchers is your jam. Trust me. Okay. Don't underutilize profit snatchers. All right. Let's skip this one. I've got controversy on this one. All right. All right. We already introduced our champion. So, but now we're on to
No. Let's talk about the picture though.
I was trying to get by here real quick, Desi.
So wait a second. I would like to know why your arms are crossed and you're not smiling.
I know I have a different question. I probably should come to you, not so much a secret, because I've been asking him the same question over. And when I saw this picture yesterday, I screenshot it and sent it to Tierra. I'm like, how am I whiter than you? And then Jake is like a neck shade, and then Tierra is the whitest on the picture. Anyway, yeah, we got to talk. I look mean as hell here. This is not me. Whoever did this, we got to talk.
I need to fix this. I was like, why did they do that?
Yes, more than me. What? I've got something wrapped around my neck. Like what? I'm not sure what's going on.
Is it a scarf?
I don't know what's going on. I've got one of those snoots.
A muffler.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Oh my God.
All right.
Okay, I needed this laugh.
Let's move on.
Something I go to the next slide.
Yeah.
You know what? And I want to know why T Gray is thinner than me.
Oh gosh.
Tia, you caught me on that one, right? So I tried to run past it.
Yeah, I caught you.
I'm like, Desi is going to explode. We need to run past here, and we did not get out of there fast enough.
See what Dave's talking about now.
Mrs. Jackie just texted me. She's like, "Girl, you got me rolling."
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, you're Mark, we're gonna need we are catching some real heat over these avatars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of trading, I know I'm sorry to backtrack. But a couple of things. Diana Hardy saying on Facebook, she's talking about Alondre, 20 years old, making $1,000. Alondre was on as well. But I'm on the phone with Donnie yesterday, Donnie Pips. Okay, you guys want to know what's possible? I'm on the phone with Donnie Pips yesterday, and his kids and his family are in the background. And he goes, he gets into a shouting, positive, not an angry shouting conversation, but an excited shouting conversation with his 9-year-old, because his 9-year-old was up, 9 years old, was up $2,000 on a Nas 100 trade.
What? I need to connect with his 9-year-old.
I think we had the wrong complaints.
What's that, Tim?
I think some people had the wrong complaints. That is a complaint.
What do you mean?
Like some people talk about their kids in certain ways, but he's complaining about his kid making $2,000 on a Nas trade.
No, he wasn't complaining. He was like, whoa, hold on, T Gray, wait a minute. My kid is up $2,000 in it. You want to close this trade? And Donnie's kids tend to lose their phone privileges at the worst possible time, like in the middle of trades. Like his 13-year-old lost his phone privileges one time, so Donnie had his phone sitting right there, and he's like, "Oh, hold on a second, I gotta check with my kid. I have his phone. He lost his phone privileges. Hey, you're up $1,400. You want me to close this trade for you?" So I think at this point in time, I think the moral of the story is we want to be Donnie's kids.
Yeah. I agree.
I
All
second
right. Jake said, I All right, cool. Let's dive into rank up. Oh my God, I'm so excited for this today. Let's see. Let me get back to, let me be the host again. Let me take the host back. Let me take back, snatch the host back, and share the rank up. How you guys, how you diamonds feeling and feeling about rank up?
We love it. I do. I don't know about them.
Gentlemen?
No, I love it. I've been using it pretty frequently. Probably not a lot this week, but it's definitely been helpful. I mean, I acquired a few customers just off of it, and got some new people on the way coming in.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys this.
Mm-hmm.
Our people.
Yeah, I've been using it every now and then. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
The biggest thing that I've noticed is just how much it's helping. It's helping the whole group. It's helping the group massively with their organization, with them tracking their activities. So that's what I'm enjoying as a leader. Just seeing them being excited about increasing their activities. It's really good to hear for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. So here's why I want to congratulate the Ibüümerang family. We are up to over 16,000 contacts in rank up.
That is, so we were at 12,000. So we've added 4,000 more this past week.
So congrats to all of you guys. So, and folks are really starting to get serious now, right? But we have over 8,500 messages that were sent. Over 2,000, almost 2,700 invitations sent. Over 1,300 people that have either attended a presentation or watched a video. And already 91, almost 100 people that have signed up as ambassadors, almost 140 that have signed up as customers. So we're starting to see the areas where we can really train and help people. And today is going to be about that, right? So congratulations to you guys. I want to talk about how you make rank up part of your life. How many of you live with a calendar?
I
How many
do.
of you use a calendar, right? How often do you use your calendar?
Daily.
Daily. Make rank up, just open rank, have rank up just open on your phone. You meet a new prospect, put in your rank up. Okay. As a matter of fact, to create a new habit, you may want to set an alarm on your phone that goes off every day at a certain time that says open rank up. Okay. Because if you want to just get in the habit of using rank up. We are we're going to be at a place real soon where we don't put the Zoom links on our events. We're going to stop. We're going to get to a place where we stop putting the Zoom links on our events. Why is that? Because you have a Zoom link for each event in your rank up. Right, so you won't use the Zoom link to come to the event. You will use your link, and that's going to help us to get complete statistics, right? So, for example, Jake, just think about it. You're doing presentations. If you don't publish, now we got to wait until we get more people on rank up. But if you don't publish the Zoom link, how will people get on? Well, they'll go in their rank up, and they'll click the link to come on, right? And because they come on that way, you get statistics.
Wait, question.
Yes, ma'am.
They can do that now.
They can do that now.
Yeah, so
They can do it now, correct. And just realize that the ones who don't have rank up won't be able to do it, won't be able to
oh
go.
yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Right. But if we get when we get to the place where everyone has rank up and everybody clicks those links, then we get complete statistics. You know who was on and who was not on. You know what guests were on. You know who invited the guests, because remember, the guest cards will have the inviter attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to get complete statistics about your events. You know, you have multiple diamonds on your team, Desi. Well, here's what happens. You have a Marianne presentation, you have a Vasil presentation, right? You got a Julia's presentation, you got a Brandon presentation, right? Well, now you can see who's more effective because you'll get statistics. And now you know who to help with their presentation, right? You know, maybe Marianne gets on and she's consistently getting a 60% sign-up ratio. And maybe Brandon is getting, you know, Brandon's a great presenter, I know, but let's just say, for sake of example, let's say he's getting a 25%. Well, now what you do is now you can go work with Brandon and say, okay, Brandon, let's work on these elements of your presentation so we can bring your closing ratio up. You guys don't understand. This is the atomic bomb of tools in the industry. This is insanity. This is insanity. And we're gonna really dig in. So let's go to the leaderboards, because I saw something really cool on the leaderboard. By the way, so here's what we're gonna do, folks. Get ready, because we're about to pluck some people out of the audience to get some live coaching. Kelly Baines, are you out there? Kelly Baines, is Kelly Baines on here with us today from last week? Kelly Baines.
You say yes.
Yes, Kelly. All right, Kelly, guess what? We're gonna, remember, we were gonna do coaching with you last week. So I'm promoting you to panelist right now. Make sure you accept that. And then once you're a panelist, I'm gonna make you a co-host. So you're gonna be one of our coachees today. So we got Kelly. All right, hang on, Kelly. Don't turn the camera stuff on yet. Okay, now let's take a look at this. Look at this. You guys see this? This is the leaderboard for September so far. Okay. What are you guys seeing on this thing, right? So when we go to top customer acquisition, we got Ashley Massey.
What? Ashley Massey, top customer acquisition and top ambassador?
Top ambassador acquisition. Right?
Who is this lady?
Exactly. Who is Ashley Massey? Right? And let's see, and she shows up here too. Most prospects exposed number, she's tied for first place with Caroline, with Alexander Bosby. She's got 38. You see that? So I'm looking at this morning and I'm like, wait a minute. So Ashley, so here's the thing. Ashley, I don't know, are you playing with the cards? Right? Because you know, sometimes, you know, when you move cards around,
those people, she's actually learning, but also putting people, so those are real.
All right, but Ashley, let me ask you a question. How much of this is real? How many if you loaded, got real prospects in there, you have been using this with real prospects, you got messages and stuff, contacts, and people that you sent messages and stuff to?
Remember I sent you a voice message?
Great. Ashley, you're coming on here with us today. You come, I hope your hair is done. I'm finding you in the chat here, Ashley.
That's why I put on my hat. My hair wasn't done.
There you go. Hold on a second. There we go. Ashley, promote to panelist. All right, so Ashley, accept that invitation. And then when we see you, there we go. There's Ashley. We're gonna make you a co-host. All right, so you got just a few seconds to get yourself together, so because you're gonna be turning your camera on in a little bit. All right, so let's keep going on here. Who else do we see on here? Who else do we see on here? Who else is this? Who else has been using, you've been using your rank up, and you'd love it if we would bring you on here with us and we give you some real life coaching? Who else?
Luana.
Me. Luana, you know what? Luana gets the immediate raise my hand, me award. So let's take Luana Broughton. Emerald. We'll promote you to panelist. All right, Luana. Accept that invitation there, and then we're gonna. Do you see it, Luana? Do I have to do it again? There she is. Okay, we're gonna make. There you go. We're making you a co-host. You got 30 seconds to get the hair and makeup done. All right. Next up is Rita. Rita said she wants to do it. So Rita, okay, hold on, Rita. We're going to bring you up. And Rita's the last one. Rita is the last one for today. And guess what? We're going to keep doing this. So don't worry. If you miss it today, we're going to get you on another one of these. Okay. So we got Rita. Now, Rita, I just promoted you to panelist. I'm looking for you here, and we'll make you a co-host. Where's Rita? There she is. Boom. Okay. Here's what I need each of you to do real quick. Just in case I have difficulty finding you, send me in a message in the chat. And you can send a message directly to me. You don't have to send it to everyone in the chat with your email address that you use with Ibüümerang. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So now, oh, this is so fun. This is so fun. Where my leaders at? My leaders.
Yo.
This training is for you because what we're going to show you today, what you're going to see today is how to do coaching sessions with RankUp. Okay. All right. Bro. So we really did mess around a lot.
Bro, can you make me co-host?
You're not a co-host?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
There we go. Now I can share my camera.
All right, there we go. All right, so we're going to start with Kelly Baines. Come on up here, Kelly. Come on, Kelly, turn on your camera. Join us on screen. Kelly. Where are you at, Kelly?
Hi.
What's up, Kelly?
I'm in South Carolina. I'm good.
You said you're from South Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, awesome. How long have you been in Ibüümerang?
I started in February this year.
Very nice.
She was ready. She got her makeup done. Cute.
You did have a whole week to get ready for this.
Well, I had a heck of a week.
You had a heck of a week. Okay. All right. So Kelly, I'm trying to find you on here. Let's see. Where is Kelly Baines? Kelly, did you send me your email address?
Ooh, okay.
Inside the chat here is a direct message.
Okay.
Okay. And
okay,
then,
almost there.
cool.
There we go.
Great. There we go. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring, I know people are saying they can't see this one or that one. Don't worry. We're going to bring them on one at a time because they'll each have their own coaching session. Okay. Everybody's going to have their own coaching session. Okay. So I've now found you, Kelly. All right. Kelly, we're going to bring this up here. Boom. So leaders, I searched for Kelly by her name. It brought up a whole bunch of Kellys because remember, we've got the whole company as our downline. And then, so I searched by email address. Here's Kelly right there, right? And so here's what we do. We click on Kelly. And if we wanted to see Kelly's organization that's in RankUp, we can click this little genealogy tool, but we want to see Kelly's profile. Okay. And so that we can get to Kelly's numbers. All right. And Kelly, what we're going to do is we're going to change this to total. There we go. All right. Okay. And excited, Kelly, because when we look down here, we see you got your cards all set. Look at Kelly's cards. Come on, people. Look at Kelly. Desi, you see this? This warms my heart.
I'm definitely not a poster child, but I've been getting my stride this week.
Yes, Kelly. So she's got, not only does she have the cards in, she's got tags, right? She's got tags. She's got tags for warm market, tags for cold market, tags for semi-warm social market. The tag
it's
for,
just the way I think.
Here's one I didn't think of, Kelly. soon to convert. I like that. I like that. This is so people that are close to making a decision,
Yeah, yeah.
where they tell you they're getting their money together or something like that.
Yep. Some traveling, and when I get back, I'll sign up and
That kind of stuff. Okay.
yeah, by next Friday, things like that.
Okay. So this is good. I love the way you have personalized this and started using the card. Okay. All right. I don't know how many tags you can have, Monica. Just start making tags, and when you exhaust your tag limit, they will let you know. It won't let you make any more. Right. And I mean, look at this. I now know, looking at Kelly's tags, that you could put 3 tags on the same card. It may be able to put right? This person here, Teresa, has a warm tag, a cold market consulted tag, and a semi-warm social media tag. So you can put multiple tags. All right, so let's get down to business.
Wow.
You've got 118 contacts in the system.
Yep.
All right, and I need my diamond panel. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Tierra, check.
Yep.
Kate, check.
Let's go.
Desi, check.
Yes.
All right, here we go. All right, so Kelly's got 118 contacts in. 87 of them have received the message. Now, this 687 versus 600 is based on the goals you set on this. So we're going to ignore this percentage because we'll come back to that in a little bit. Okay. Of the 87, right? So 87 out of 118 got a message. 54 of the 87 have answered. That's a 62% answer rate, which is average. 41 of the 54 got an invite to the presentation, which is 76%. The average is 90. 95% of the people who got an invitation accepted the invitation. 26% of the people who accepted the invitation actually went to the event or watched the video that you sent them. And so far, 1 has signed up as an ambassador, none have signed up as customers, and 1 is not interested. Okay. So there's some stories here that are being told. Okay. First of all, Kelly, where are you getting your contacts from?
I'm getting my contacts from my business. I run a separate business, and I've built a contact list over the last over 2 years.
Okay. So these are people who have done business with your company.
Yes, they're all business owners.
They're all business owners. Okay. And they all, so is it fair to say that all 118 people know you or know who you are?
Yeah, most of them know who I am. I've called a few people that it's been a while, and they couldn't remember who I was. So it's some that's still kind of like cold market still, but I think the majority of them do know me.
Cool. All right. So is there a reason that everybody didn't get a message?
I'm still going through my contact list. So there are some people, I would say, why didn't some people get a message? Some of the people I just didn't get to, honestly. I mean, okay. I've been going through the numbers. There's some special people that I've been waiting to actually talk to, because I know like it would be more moving if I actually get to talk to them rather than just sending them a message.
Okay.
That's it.
So you just haven't gotten around to everybody. So that actually leads to my next question, which is what kind of message? So some of these are phone calls.
Yes. Yesterday was actually the first day that I went like and made a lot of phone calls. I've been trying to figure out how to use this system, and I was doing a lot of messaging, and it was going okay, but I feel like it has gone a lot better for me when I just started making phone calls.
Yes. Everybody write this in your notes. Phone calls are going to win every time. Mm-hmm. In the hierarchy of impact, face-to-face, phone, electronic is at the bottom. Okay. So definitely phone calls trump texting. That's good. Desi, you had some big nods on that one.
I did, because you can't share an excitement and passion through text. You know, I mean, just thinking about how much it takes you to even text versus just giving a person a call. And Tigray, you taught us, you know, you had a group with my leaders, you know, Sapphires and above. And you gave us a really good nugget that I've been using ever since. All right. If they don't pick up the phone, hey, it's an emergency, give me a call back. It works. It works so freaking good.
That's so Kelly, what she's talking about is when people don't answer, this is the message that you leave. Okay. You never leave a message that says, hey, this is Kelly calling. I want to introduce you to this opportunity where you can make money. And there might be two opportunities to make money. And you know, one of them involves you making money with your phone. And then the other one involves you making money by getting people to make money with their phone. So if you think you might be interested, call me. You're not getting a call back if you do that, right? Instead, the message to leave is, tell them, Desi.
It's an emergency, give me a call back.
That's the message.
Not, but you know, like not with an excitement, with serious tonality. And watch, they're gonna be calling you back immediately. It works magic. I mean, me and my team, like everybody has been using this. It works wonders. Or if they can't speak right now, they're gonna text you back immediately, right away. Are you okay?
You know what's so funny about that is I literally just sent somebody that type of message this morning.
There you go. Did they get back to you yet?
Wow. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, and this is how it sounds. It sounds just like this. Hey, Kelly, this is T. Gray giving you a call. Listen, I was hoping I could reach you. This is an emergency, though. It's very urgent that you give me a call back as soon as you get this message, okay? Just to be clear, make sure you have my number. It's bump, 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 okay? Urgent. Call me back. Thank you. Bye. The person, they're looking at the phone like,
wow.
You call back. All right. So 62% of the people answered your message. What's up with that? Why the people who didn't answer you, why do you think they didn't answer?
So my stats looked a lot different than this probably a day ago. And that's because I had made less contacts. So yesterday, when I started calling people, I made about 20 phone calls, something like that. And a lot of them I had to leave voicemails. And so it was like, what I found was it was a smaller rate in people that answered the phone than people who actually answered the text message.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
So you could potentially drop them a text saying, hey, listen, it's Kelly, hope you're all good. Let me know when you can talk ASAP. Just that. Or you could do a quick voice note, because I get what you mean. In 2023, it's weird if you just call people out of the blue. I don't know what it is. It might be like a European thing, but if someone just randomly calls me, I'm not picking up. So I don't expect people to pick up when I randomly call them either. So I just drop a quick text, quick voice note with your excitement. Similar to what you can say what Tigray just said there. Hey, listen, it's been a while. I've got something I want to share with you. It's an emergency. Let me know when you can talk ASAP.
Well,
okay.
Now we're leveraging all of our tech. I love that. Because text messaging is the most invasive electronic media that you can use. And you can capture that passion and excitement of your voice by sending a voice note. I like that. Because, and as a matter of fact, I actually like the idea of sending a voice note better than sending a voicemail, because I don't check my voicemail at all. Like, checking voicemail is something I do, like if I'm extremely bored and I go and I have messages in there like from 1987, right? But if someone sends me a voice note, I listen to it. So that's good. That's really good. Everybody get that? This is good stuff. All right. All right. So, okay, cool. So Kelly, so we're good on that one. 41 of the 54 got an invitation to the presentation. So 76% is decent. Why didn't more? What happened to the other 13? Is that 13? 13 people.
I think it's maybe that's just something I need to figure out with the system, because I mean, when I'm messaging them, I'm inviting them to like a profit snatchers or something like that. So I don't know why I kind of separated it. I don't know.
Let me ask you this. So you said when you're messaging them, you're inviting them. So is your initial message an invitation to profit snatchers?
Usually not, but I usually make sure that I do whenever I message somebody. I usually make sure that I do get to that point where I'm sending them, the invite. Okay. I have done that before, though. I have. Not saying I've never done it, but normally no.
I don't recommend that you lead with an invitation to an event. Right.
Well, I think I've done that with like my warm market, who I've already been in contact with, Right. But no.
Kelly,
Go ahead,
Kelly, that you're counting your conversations as a message?
Can you ask that again?
Are you counting your conversations with people as a message?
Are you having or just texting?
So what I'm counting as a message sent is like, if I'm just sending them a message, that's a message sent to me.
Mm-hmm. And a phone conversation is also a message.
Right. Yes.
A phone conversation is a message sent and a message answered because you had conversation. And if you invite them to the presentation, in the process of that, you should move the card from contact to message sent to message answer to invite set. Right now, one of the things that Holton taught me in terms of how to invite is you want to make sure that you keep getting the person. You want to get the person to say yes multiple times before you give them the link. Desi's laughing again. Okay. Do you remember this, Desi?
No, I'm looking at Jake's baby.
Your baby. Dex, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Bro?
He stole my attention. Sorry, Tigray.
No problem. So Kelly, you want to get phone. I love phone conversations to invite because it gives you an opportunity to get multiple yeses.
Okay.
Multiple yeses. So multiple yeses sounds like this. So if I could make this information available to you, would you make it a priority and review it? Play along. Kelly, if I could make this information available, would you make it a priority to review it?
Yes, I would.
Great. Well, here's the deal. It's actually, I'm going to send you a link to a video that's going to take you about 30 minutes to consume, right? So if I send you this video, will you make it your business to give it a professional review?
Yes, I can do that.
Perfect. Okay, great. When could you do that?
I'll do it in a few minutes here.
By the way, so that's 3 yeses. If I made it available, yes. If I send you this link, would you? Yes. What time would you do it? I'll do it. You answered it with a time. That's a yes. Great. So you said you'll do it in a few minutes?
Yep.
Okay, great. So right now it's 9:40. I'll send you the link, and let's assume that you don't get started until maybe about 10 o'clock. If I give you a call by 10:45 this morning, you should be done, right?
Yeah, I think I should be done.
Okay, cool. And then we can pick up the conversation at that point and see where you are. All right. All right. So hold on a second. Let me send you the link right now. Did you get it?
Yep, just got it.
Perfect. That eliminates I didn't get the link.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Now there's only one reason for you to not watch it, which is, something glitched, right? If something fell apart in your life. So that's how you get a strong invitation acceptance ratio and a strong video view ratio. Now, that said, you had 26 people that got to the either attended a presentation or watched a video. Our closing rate right now is we have one ambassador and no customers and only one. So we have a void of fall off. I'm gonna flip things over to my diamonds to ask you some questions.
My first question will be, why is it one out of all the numbers that you have? You know, first of all, invites. Have you followed up? Have you booked a meeting from a meeting? I have lots of questions.
Okay, so I have followed up. I've been following up consistently.
Have you booked the next meeting though? The next exposure?
I have with, let me think about it.
But Kelly, let me throw in a question here. Were you able to get in contact with all 26 people after they viewed the presentation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that conversation sound like? Can you tell us what you say when I was on your presentation, I watched your video, or I got on Profit Snatchers. What do you say to me when you get me back on the phone?
So I just asked them what did they like best about the presentation, and I kind of you know, relate with them about that. That's the first thing I asked them. And then I don't know, conversation's kind of natural after that. I will say this though, I have been working on what you said in flight school last week, which was just like the quick close, like, let's just get you started right now. Like, what's your card number, this and that. So I do feel like I'm working on that, and I need a little improvement in that area.
Kelly, are you using some sort of upline or sponsor or mentor to connect your prospect to?
Yes, I am utilizing the three-way call. Yes, I am utilizing three-way call. So I left that out.
Are they, so what can be possibly helpful, you know, since you're having trouble with closing them, for you to build that confidence, is for them to stay with you. Because, you know, like, I'll give you an example. When I started with there in the beginning, he will close them, he will jump off the phone call, and then I didn't know how to handle certain objections, right? So then I called him back and I said, hey, Darren, this is great. We're doing all these calls. It's phenomenal. You're closing. All of them are saying yes, but there's a problem. Once you jump off, now there's all the objections and I don't know what to do, right? So I just simply asked him, can you please, you know, it's just, again, it goes back to what they said in Vision, reps, right? Can you please stay on the line with me until I get them in? So he did that for a week. And, you know, I was just taking notes. You know, when you have your upline on the line, what you want to do is take notes, maybe record the conversation if you're not able to take notes, and go back and listen to it. And then, you know, the way I personally did it is, you know, next time I got on a phone call, yeah, mute your line for sure. You know, you definitely don't want to interrupt your upline, because they probably will never join your, you know, on another three-way call. But you know, let them do their thing. Just take notes so you know next time how to handle the exact same objections, because they're going to be the same. Does it make sense?
Yeah, I've actually been pretty good with the objections. People always ask me about, like, my everybody always asks me, so what have you done with the company? Have you been successful and things like that? So that's been my most, if you will, objection.
You attach a story. Remember, facts tell, stories sell. Again, goes back to you know, relatable. Who's relatable to them personally, based on, you know, everybody that you've met through the company, within the company. Well, why does it matter how much do I make? But let me tell you about Jake Parton, all the way from UK, for example. Like, you know, this guy used to work in a factory making whatever, and now he's one of the top income earners and leaders of the company in not even 2 years.
Yeah, I just feel like I feel like my thing that I need a little help with is just bringing them to a close, because I'm actually pretty good with objections, sharing stories, sharing my own story. But I keep I guess the whole BAM fam, I just need to continue doing the BAM fam, because I follow up throughout the week.
But at the end of the day, it goes back to the objection though. If you cannot close them, it's because you're essentially, it goes back to insecurity, something that I said yesterday, last week in the chat. You're shopping for other people with your wallet. And I'm not saying this might be the case or not, but a lot of people are, because, for example, like if you didn't get started with 250, with the 1500, you're doing them a disservice by asking, when they ask you, for example, well, what pack did you get started with, right? And you're like 250. So it goes back to the same thing. You got to start, ask for the payment, and maybe ask your upline to stay on the line with you until you get the information in.
Let me ask you a question, Kelly, just a quick question. All right, so what would you say your comfort level is on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being asking for the deal, you do it in your sleep, no problem at all. 1 is you are absolutely mortified to ask for the deal. Where would you say your comfort level is in asking for the deal?
I would say it's probably about a 6 or 7, maybe.
Okay. All right, cool. I love that. That's wonderful. Okay. First of all, I appreciate your honesty. So that's really where this is coming from. Okay. You're kind of, you have a level of discomfort, and it sounds like you might be kind of hoping the conversation naturally goes to the point where they say, okay, I'm ready, sign me up. Right? So what I'm going to recommend is that you do what these diamonds recommended, which is make your next step, instead of closing, make your next step a 3-way call with your upline. Who's doing your 3-way calls?
Kelly Haupu is doing them.
Okay, great. Kelly is fantastic, right? And Kelly's a closer.
Yep.
So for your next 10 prospects that view a video, do not try to close them yourself. Okay. What did I just say?
Do not try to close them myself.
Exactly. Right. Instead, here's what you're closing for. You're closing for a conversation with Kelly. So this is what your conversation sounds like. Hey, Desi, I'm calling for our scheduled follow-up. Have you finished watching the video yet?
No, I'm just kidding. Yes.
By the way, I know because I got a notification from Rank Up that you finished watching the video, right? I just didn't want it to be creepy, right? Right. So tell me, what did you like most about it? She's going to tell me what she likes most about it. Great. Fantastic. Okay. I tell you what, if you thought that was great, I need to introduce you to my business partner. Her name is Kelly. When you hear her story, it is going to absolutely blow your mind. All right. She has reached a pinnacle of success, not only in the company, but also in trading. And she's been able to really help a family member. And I'm not going to tell you her story because you got to hear from her, who really needed help because of her trading. Okay. So I've already told her about you, and she said that she would love to have a conversation with you. So do me a favor, grab your calendar, give me 2 different times that will work for you to have a 10-minute conversation with Kelly, the 3 of us.
3 o'clock Saturday and 5 Sunday.
3 o'clock Saturday, 5 o'clock Sunday. And by the way, Desi's saying that because she's a pro, right? A person might say, well, I can do Saturday at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. And here's what I'm going to say. That's cool, but can you give me 2 different days just in case Saturday doesn't work for Kelly and we don't have to go back and forth? So she gives me those 2 times. I set up the 3-way call. You know how to do a 3-way call. And Kelly, you let Kelly know that your objective is for Kelly to demonstrate to you how to close. Let Kelly Haupu know that you're going to do 10 of these so she can show you how to close and get the deal. And if they don't become a business partner, how to get a customer. And your job is to study and listen and take notes. And then you'll be in a better position to do this yourself. Your 6s and 7s will become 7s and 8s.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Any parting shots?
Thank you.
Everybody? Anybody else got anything for Kelly Banks? Kelly, keep rocking, man. You are awesome.
You are perfect.
And I'm excited. I'm so excited. Kelly, do me a favor, stay in contact with me because I'm tracking your story. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
One of our rank up testimonials. All right, let's go to the next person. And that was Luana Broughton, who happens to be on Desi's team.
She just got the fire yesterday.
She just got the fire yesterday. Come on, Luana. And let's see. I'm trying to find the thing.
What does that mean, Desi?
Ask Luana.
Oh. Okay, so Luana, you can turn on your camera.
I'm here. My camera's on.
There you go. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing while I go find you, and you guys go ahead and welcome Luana to the call while I bring up her stuff.
How are you feeling, Luana? You ready?
Amazing.
Is this your first time on flight school?
It is.
Now get into the feeling of diamond and get it done. All right. Take this as a sign from the universe.
Okay, I will take it as a sign.
I'm loving that new haircut.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so here we go. We got Luana right here.
And I have an issue with that too, T. Gray. I do not know how to delete that picture. I was playing around and it stuck on my profile.
I can't help you. I don't even know.
But that's okay because I'm with the diamonds though.
All right, there you go. There you go. All right, so Luana, you have loaded this thing up. Luana has 254 contacts loaded in here. Let's see what this looks like down here. All right. And okay. So we got a bunch of contacts. We're moving them through. Did you really put 254 contacts, or is this a glitch?
No, it's true.
It's true. You do have 254. Okay, because I don't know why you don't see them. Okay. All right. So you got I know why we don't see them, because they're not in the they're in the message sent column. So you got 254 contacts, of which you sent 254 messages. Okay. You have 43 messages, that's 17%. 18 invites out of the 43, which is 42%. 16 acceptances, which is almost 90%. 11 of the 16 actually showed up or watched the video. So far in the conversion column, no ambassadors and 2 customers, 4 follow-ups, 5 not interested. All right, Diamonds, who's leading us out of the gates on this one?
I got you, Luana.
On to.
All right. So my first question would be, looking at the messages answered, what type of messages are you sending out?
It depends on the group that I'm in.
Okay. So where are you getting a lot of your contacts?
Facebook. And
Okay.
Facebook mostly, yeah, because mine is totally cold.
Okay. So what, let's say, for example, I'm a prospect or a contact that's in your rank up. What would be the message that you would send to me based upon the notes that you have?
Basically it would be like, hey, such and such, I saw you in the Bob Proctor group, and I see that you're in personal development, and I love connecting with like-minded people. I dropped by to say hi, and that's one. Love to have a conversation sometime. I don't know the exact message because it's and I don't see it.
It's okay.
Because I have several, and it's like I have wait a minute, because I can't see it while I have you on.
How many different messages do you have that you're working with?
Well, they're kind of like, this one is like, this is what I sent the other day. It's like, hello, Felicia, my name is Luana. I noticed you follow, just say Tony Robbins. I like connecting with like-minded people. Thought I'd reach out and say hi, and that it would be great to have a conversation sometime and exchange ideas.
Okay, and how's that message working?
Well, oh goodness, I just lost you. it is working pretty well because I tweaked it. There we go. Yeah.
So the 43 people who answered the message, one thing that I would recommend that you do, go back and look at the message that those people responded to. And use that message as a base for future messages, because that one works.
Okay.
Can I say something real quick though? Because it's a little more tricky with, because she's mainly doing social media. So there's sometimes where people won't accept your Facebook request, or how Instagram and Facebook filters messages. Like I recently enrolled somebody that I sent a message to back in 2020 when I started with there and at the very beginning, and she just responded to me in June. So that's the reason why she's not getting, but what you just said, I really like as far as when it comes to the messages that were responded to.
And I just want to say you're right, Desi, because I was in the Abraham Hicks group 2 years ago, and the lady just messaged me last night and said, I'm so sorry, it's my settings. And I'm like, I was like, oh, that's 2 years ago.
Right. Yeah. So for leaders who, if you have people in your group who are doing social media marketing, one of the things that you're going to have to acknowledge is that there's going to be a disparity between the messages sent and the messages answered column for that reason, right? So if a person sends me a message on Instagram and they're not my friend, they're going into a filter, right? And a lot of folks don't even know how to check the filtered message, right? So in any event, that's gonna diminish your number somewhat. But when I do see your message, now you want to make sure you have a message that is impactful. And so what I'm recommending is that you definitely take a look. The 43 people got a message from you and replied. That's a message that's effective. So you want to make sure that you model your future messages after that particular message. Either use that message over and over again or improve it to tweak your ratio. Go ahead, Des.
Not just the message, also, remember your social media is your business card. So if it's messy, if it's negative, if it's not relatable to the message that you sent, Tigre, I always tell people, approach people the way you want to be approached.
Right.
Don't be a weirdo. I mean, don't be jumping into people's inbox and say, hey, I've got a Forex platform. And no, it's like the same thing. If you meet them in Starbucks, like, what would you tell them? Would you give them a compliment? Or like, how would you start a conversation? You're not going to walk up to them and say, hey, I've got this platform right here and it's amazing. So it's the same thing.
Yeah, I'd say this business is 90% who you are, 10% what you're saying to people. Genuinely, like Desi just said, if the first thing I do when someone drops me a random message is check out their profile. So you want to be constantly creating curiosity content, I like to call it, and going Facebook Live again, because pictures don't really share too. Anyone can post a good picture. It's good to post, value driven content for sure. That's key. Because this business it's what you're really saying to people is this: hey, do you want to do what I do?
Right.
So that's what you're saying to people. And if you're making this look unattractive, if you're making this look like hard work, then I ain't gonna want to do it. So that's the one thing that when I met Darren Gibson, Tigray, he made this business attractive. He was the first person I met. I was like, he changed my perception on the whole industry just because of who he was. He was saying this, similar things to what most people were saying, but because of who he was, I was like, okay, cool. It opened my mind to maybe to hear him out. And that's key. You got to enjoy the process. You got to make it attractive. You've got the way you conduct your life every day. That is way more important than the actual message and the scripts that you're sending to people in their inbox, for sure.
Absolutely. And one of the things I just did, Jake, is I just went to Luana's Instagram. Because that's when I have a new person reach out to me who's not my friend, the first thing I do is I go to their page to see if they're a real person or if it's one of those little scammy things, right? And Luana, your page is such that I would accept your friend request.
Thank
Right.
you.
Yeah, so, and I think that's important for everybody. Show that you're a real person. Now, I would accept your friend request for two reasons. Number one, there's a lot of life that you show on your page, right? Which is great. I see you living, right? I see you with friends. I see you doing things. I see you working out, that kind of cool stuff, right? But what I don't see is a very important reason why I would accept your friend request. Your page is not a sales pitch.
Mhm.
If I would have went to your page and it was learn to trade, 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 I would totally block you. Right? So I want everybody who's listening to grasp that. It's very important that you are strategic about what you put on your social media, because that's also going to factor into this message answer, because people that you reach out to that don't know you are going to go to your page first and determine whether or not they're going to answer you.
Mhm.
All right, so you're going to see who you are. So that's good.
I want to
All
give a tip to everybody that's wondering, how do I build a page? You go to whoever your favorite leader is of the company, and you see their, Instagram page, and you just copy that easy. We're in a copy and paste type of a business. So you copy and paste everything you like for you to, create the success.
You know, we say in network marketing, it's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat.
The right cat. Yep.
You are the business. You are the business, right? You're introducing people to you, not the business.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Okay, so now you got engaged with 43 people. 18 of them got an invitation to the presentation or to watch a video. Talk about that.
The why only 18?
Mhm.
Because like message answered, once they answer a message, I'm chatting with them, and then I'll say, depends on like where it goes, and I'll say, hey, let's get on a Zoom and let's just continue, sharing our stories. Well, social media, sometimes they'll ghost when you say that. And sometimes like they don't answer, and sometimes it takes them, like I just got a message from a lady that I talked to like 4 months ago, and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I never answered your message. Yeah, that would be great. We can do a Zoom.
Gotta love it. Let me ask you guys a question, because I see a theme here, and I know this is 2023, right? And a lot of people are trying to build their business this way.
Mhm.
Not just in Ibüümerang, right? Diamonds, are you guys or anybody you know particularly successful at this?
What do you mean?
Building on social media, getting people from totally cold contact
Right here.
to diamond?
Me and Desi.
This is a loaded question.
Right here.
You, Jay?
Rock
Yeah.
stars right there. I'm
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let's tee up a flight school training. Maybe next week or maybe the week after.
The week after, I'll be in Miami for Brandon and Julius's retreat.
Okay, so let's look at the next 3 weeks. And Jake, you said you have a skill here too?
It's mainly what I do. It's mainly what I do. Yeah, I especially because I've got a family now, so I like to get social media working for me.
So let's team you two up, and we're going to do a training on how to do this properly. We're going to give you guys the whole flight school. Mark and I will come on. We'll knock out the announcements in 30 minutes or less, and we'll give you guys an hour and a half to put on a structured work session where you give your best tips on how to successfully do this. Because I'm seeing
Fire Pit Flight School.
Say again?
We've got a call in within our organization called the Fire Pit, and me and Desi take turns training our people upon this, so we can do it together. Yeah, for sure.
Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to do that, and that way we won't dig in too deep on these coaching sessions. But Luana, you're definitely going to want to be part of that, because I asked that question as a loaded question, because Desi has how many diamonds that you've gotten because of this now?
7.
7. So she's not just successful contacting them, getting them to respond and getting them to watch presentations. She's getting them in the business and through the business. So we're gonna get to that. I want to fast forward because obviously your invitation is good. You invited 18, 16 accepted, 11 showed up. This is good. Let's go to conversion. 11 people watched the video or showed up at the presentation. 2 are customers. Let's talk about these numbers real quick.
I already know what Luana's issue is because she has trouble with bam famming and follow-ups.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
We had the
That's
conversation.
worth it.
She will invite, like she will bring people to the calls and things of that nature, but she doesn't schedule the follow-up.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to put you on the same diagnosis that we put Kelly. Next 10 people, once they watch the presentation or the video, your job is get them on a 3-way call. Who's your 3-way call partner?
Desi.
Well, you got the best in the business, so you shouldn't have any issues with that.
I know, please tell her that because I'm like, what are you waiting on? You're sleeping on money.
Well, and also Tigray, I just started getting out in my backyard here in Grand Bay, Mobile, Alabama. And so, I mean, the other day I went out and I gave myself an hour to meet 5 people to get 5 numbers, and I did. So I am getting out to do the skin to skin as well, to just change things up a bit. So yeah, that is kind of where, and this is correct.
With those people,
huh?
With those people, once they have seen a presentation, next 10 people who see a presentation, period, wherever you got them from, you are not allowed to ask for the deal. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Your next step is you're selling one thing after that. Conversation with Desi. Desi is going to show you how to ask for the deal. Your job, once you get that conversation going, is take notes.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
All right, great job. Proud of you. You're out there, you're getting the work done. And now we're going to fine tune the work and make it even better.
Go Diamond.
Yes. Thank you. And I took plenty of notes. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Who's next? Who is next? Is that Ashley?
Ashley Massey.
Ashley Massey, come on down.
Here you go. Welcome, Ashley.
Oh. Hello.
Hello, Ashley. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
We are great. We are great. You guys welcome Ashley while I find her on the rank up system.
What's up, Ashley?
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What up, Rockstar?
Welcome to flight school.
Yes. Thank
How
you
you
again
feeling?
for amazing.
Good, good, good. I'm excited to dive into these numbers.
Me too.
Isn't Ashley on your team, Jake?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. All right, Ashley, I gotta find the messages have scrolled up tremendously, so now I have to go back to where you sent me your email address. Can you send it again?
Yeah.
Yes. Because there are a lot of Ashleys in Ibüümerang.
There's a lot of Ashleys everywhere, I feel like.
Yeah.
I was on a soccer team with 5 Ashleys.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Well,
Ashley is a
Mark will tell you-
popular name.
Mark will tell you, be glad that I was nowhere nearby, because I would be the one saying, Ashley, to make everybody turn on. All right, there we go. Let me copy that. Oh, no. That was Kelly Banks. Why did that happen? Copy. All right. Paste. There we go.
I wonder how many ashes are in Ibüümerang.
Can you get a count?
No, we did not get the count. We'll give that assignment to Kevin. All right, here we go. You guys ready? We found Ashley. She's, look at that. Her sponsor is Fraser, the Ringer Grant. We got to say that every time, Fraser, because we are still.
Oh, so wait a minute. Where do you live, Ashley?
I live in Singapore. I am American. You can tell by my accent, but I live in Singapore right now.
Okay. So how did Fraser find you?
Social media, Facebook.
Awesome.
Look at that. I love it. I love it. So, Miss Ashley, you are using RankUp.
Yeah.
300 contacts in here, and look at this. How, guys, look at Ashley's RankUp. Look at her contact cards. Nice. Nice. Dr. Latrice, you're right. It works, right? Look at this. Look at this. I love it. She's thematic. She likes black and white. Right.
Yeah, I don't know how to change the color.
And I'm liking your use of tags. I like your use of tags. Very strategic. People who've reached out, but you've got people that you've reached out to, but they haven't answered. People responded to your message, but they haven't given a conversation. This is good. People who are on the money minds. So you said you don't know how to change the colors?
Yeah, for the tags.
When you choose tags, there should be a color picker thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See if you can do that. I'm not able to change colors on your tags. I can only look at them. Okay, so now let's go through Ashley's numbers. And Jake, you're going to be our lead on this one. So we got 393 contacts, 147 messages sent. You're doing social media too, I take it.
Social media and my phone, like people I haven't talked to in a long time.
Approximately how many of these contacts are from your phone?
I'd say at least half are from my phone.
Okay,
and
about
then,
200 from the phone. Okay,
yeah.
so keep that in mind, Jake. You got 147 messages sent, 77 of the 147 answered, that's 52%. 74 of the 77 got an invitation, that's 96%. 69 of the 74 actually accepted, which is 93%. 61 of the 69 actually showed up or watched the presentation, which is 88%. These are great numbers. 5 have signed up as ambassadors.
Wow.
17 as new customers. Now, Ashley did say that some of this might be from testing the system. So Ashley, you're gonna have to give us the actual numbers.
Yeah.
As we go. All right, Jake, it's all yours.
Let's do this. So you mentioned that you were testing the system. What?
Yeah. So I was putting some data in from even what I had done like in June and July to figure out. I felt like I was working, but when I put it in the system, I was like, I'm not actually working how I thought. I was actually going in circles because I wasn't organized. And so this helped me be organized and realize who I did and didn't reach out to, who I needed to follow up with. So it helped me a lot. And yeah, as far as like the messages sent, I guess I thought it was like reaching out, but it was like actually conversation. So that's when things kind of got like shuffled around.
Yeah, I saw that because if someone doesn't answer, I wouldn't class that as a thing. Mainly because you want to be as productive as possible.
Yeah.
And I like to, I like to say, you want to take people offline. I mean, yeah, online to offline, and you can do like a quick Zoom call, and then once you've had that Zoom call, now you're putting them on in the rank up because now you've actually spoke to them, you've got a connection, there's trust there. That would definitely that's definitely going to increase your productivity as well. So you're not just just putting in numbers and stuff for sure. So you got 17 customers.
Some of them are iGo customers.
Okay.
Some of them I have them in the tags and the customers in the customers list. I put
Okay.
the tag.
Okay. And are you using the three-way calls? Fraser, myself, Darren?
Yeah, like, yeah, you or Fraser, and like Tiara, and what's happening is they hop off, kind of like what Desi said, they hop off and then they have like other objections, or they'll say, oh, I'll think about it, or I'll catch up later.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll probably suggest what T. Grace just suggested for Luana and Kelly. The next 10, have whoever you choose as a three-way call, have them stay on until they get started in the business, or at least make a decision. I'm all about collecting decisions. I'm not too fussed about whether it's a yes or no. Just collect this. I need to know, is it a yes or is it a no? I'm very big on that. I'm very black and white with, you either want to make money or you don't. You're either ready or you're not. Okay, cool. I like that. And how are you finding it yourself? Are you developing like a ratio? What are you finding out about you?
About me, about reaching out, or about
Just your whole your business, your productivity. How are you what are you finding out about you, and what is that? What do you think that you need to improve on, apart from what you just mentioned?
Yeah, for me, the biggest thing is remembering to follow up with people. I prefer actually like in person, like meeting people here, rather than social media, but I understand I need to do a bit of both. But yeah, it seems to be easier actually to like meet people in person. I feel like in Singapore, they much prefer face-to-face. And they need to trust you. So it's building relationships here and like being just totally transparent.
And when you say follow up, like, do you mean like just straight after the calls? Like, let's say you get some guests on one of Darren's calls or my calls or Desi's calls.
I follow up straight after the call. Is either sometimes they ghost me, or they just won't answer, or they just haven't made a decision. Most of the time it's either they won't answer or they won't make a decision.
Okay, so I mean, with that, I would suggest maybe only giving them access when you've correctly positioned the follow-up call. And what I mean by that is, listen, I've got to be honest right now, I'm working with a lot of people, but I may have 2 or 3 other guests actually on tonight's call. So what I'd like to do is about 35, 45 minutes into this call, let's jump off, and I'd love to hear your feedback. Is that okay? Because like I said, I've got 2 or 3 of the people that right now that are taking a look at what it is that we do, but I love your energy. And I'd like to potentially even offer you a position before them, if you like, the feel of the energy of this call and what it is that you hear. Is that cool with you, Ashley? Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing. I'll be honest. If you don't jump on that call about 45 minutes in, I may have to potentially give that spot to one of the other guests on the line, just because I'm really looking to work with serious people right now that are genuinely ready to change their life and make a lot of money in the next 90 days. So listen, Ashley, I'm really excited for you. See you on the call. That's what I would do. So I'd like to position the follow-up and to talk about how it's going to benefit them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So what
I'm not sure if you do anything different.
I get it. I totally get it. What Jake is doing is he's creating extreme value for that follow-up conversation, right? And for what comes next. So and if you look at my invitation, I do the same thing. I schedule the follow-up in the invitation, and that's what Jake is doing, the same thing as well. So when I'm inviting, if you heard me say to Desi, okay, well, it's going to take you 30 minutes, or this call is going to last 30 minutes. So how about we go ahead and schedule that we get together after this? And by the way, what happens when you do it the way Jake is suggesting, or the way that I do it, now you're no longer chasing when you make your follow-up call. You're keeping an appointment. You're keeping a pre-scheduled appointment. Um,
And
I
also,
love.
and also, oh, sorry to go. You know, getting them on the call as well. You know, you need to say, look, I may be able to potentially get you on tonight's call. If I can't get you on tonight's call, I promise to make sure that I get you a spot on one of the other calls. Okay, but let me get back to you, Ashley, with confirmation, and I'll be in touch. And then I'll give it like an hour or two, and then say, listen, great news. I've put in a good word for you. My mentors actually said that you can actually hop on tonight's call. Okay, so listen, I'm going to send over the link, and that's when I'll go into what I just shared then. So even positioning them, their position on the call, you know, you got to make this like an attractive, like secret society kind of deal where like it's invitation only, and you are literally handpicking who you're putting in front of this information. Okay, because they need to feel special. Make sure you're on there with a pen and paper, taking notes. The mentor who's talking likes to see people's faces too. So you know, don't just take from the call, bring energy to the call. But I'm really excited for you. You know, I'll see you on tonight's call. Congratulations on qualifying. You know, just that, it just sets the tone a little bit different, and you're going to find the percentage of people actually jumping back on the call with you is going to increase quite dramatically with that, for sure. But you got to be confident with it, you know, and you got to be really excited for them.
Okay.
You're creating.
Same with social media. It's the same with social media. You know, when you know, when I respond, when I reach out to someone and they respond, I won't just actually get engaged in a conversation. I'll say something like, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Even though I reached out to them, now I'm making them wait. And then when I get back to them, it actually makes them feel like they reached out to me. Hey, Ashley, thank you so much for your speedy response. I've had this going on, this going on. I've now just managed to, you know, respond back to message. I love to, you know, travel all over the world. I'd love to hear more about you. Best thing to do for me, Ashley, seriously, because of what all the excitement going on in my life right now, is to book in a quick Zoom call, because I'd love to hear more about you and see how we can potentially add value to each other. But the point I'm trying to make is everything's about, it's a game of posture. That's what I'm trying to say.
So a couple of key things for your notes, Ashley, is posture and value. Okay. And you're going to also want to work on doing this in person, because you're going to be meeting with people face to face. So one of the things that I did when Holton was teaching me the same things that Jake is teaching you right now is I practiced them in the mirror. And actually now you can practice them. You don't even need to use your mirror. You can practice, you set your phone and record yourself and then go watch it back. Okay. Because you're not going to just practice the words. You're going to practice the tonality and your facial expressions, right? I can be, and I had to do that because I can be very intense. I grew up in New York. It's a side effect of being a New Yorker. So I had to practice doing it where I was serious enough, but not scary, right? So
Yes.
that might not be your issue, but you know, look at yourself. Remember, so that's what a person's going to see sitting across the coffee table from you in Singapore. Okay. Lewis Barnes had an interesting question. And I think I know the answer. What is the primary language that people speak in Singapore? Is it English?
Yeah, that's the official language. Of course, there's every other language they speak here. Chinese, of course, is most dominant. Different dialects in India, Korea, Thailand, but yeah, the official language is English.
Okay, cool. All right, excellent. All right, so you got an assignment. Jake said next 10 closeouts, you're going to use your partner. By the way, I want to say this, just looking at your numbers before we let you go. Your numbers are really solid from from your invitation on. We need to work on this close number here, because if we can get this number to 16%, you'd have 10 new business partners, right? And then once we fix this number, then it's just a matter of you inviting more people. The front end just drives the back end. You see what I'm saying? So I'm excited for you. Looking forward to seeing you in the diamond ranks of the company, because you get these numbers right. That's where you're headed.
Thank you.
All
Thanks,
right.
everyone.
Awesome. All right, we got one last one. We got Rita. Rita, come on, Rita, turn on your camera. Come on, Rita. Is Rita still here?
No.
We lost Rita? Okay. Well, no problem. We get Rita next week. And let's do this. You guys have any, that was fun. And here's what I'm noticing. Mark and I were paying attention to this whole thing. Mark, I'm watching the numbers. The numbers, the attendance numbers have stayed solid. We're almost 30 minutes overtime on this. These numbers have stayed solid both on Facebook and Zoom. Are you guys liking this workshop style of flight school? Is this helpful? Have we gone in a good direction with this?
Yep, everybody loves it. Yes,
All right.
yes.
It seems like workshop style, so good. Yes. On God. All right, so it seems to me that we have stumbled on a nice evolution to the way our call works, and we're gonna work on doing more of this. And Mark, I know you heard we're gonna do a social media prospecting coaching session or a workshop with Desi and Jake in the next few weeks, the next week or 3 or 2 weeks from then, because Desi couldn't do the second week. And one of the things that we're going to bring to the table, Mark and I, is we're going to get with our advocacy team.
Yeah.
And we're going to bring in the compliance tips. All right. So we're going to also bring in what the what not to do's. So we'll have that as a slide or two to make sure we teach people what to not do and what not to say, so that you don't get your back office turned off in the process. But that said, this has been absolutely phenomenal and amazing. Let's take a group picture. We still have Kelly, Luana, and Ashley with us. You guys turn those cameras back on. Let's take a picture. Jake, are you frozen or are you just posing in that?
Johnny Bravo definitely frozen.
What's that?
Johnny Bravo is
I'm
definitely
just ready. I'm ready. Johnny Bravo.
David Romero said posing. Pose.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
He's a poser.
Let's take our picture, everybody.
All right.
You guys get ready with the screenshots. Remember, if you're posting, tag Ibüümerang, tag Mark and myself in these diamonds. And here we go on 3, 3, 2, 1, and. Boom. All right. Everybody posing. All right, everybody. This was fantastic. Ashley,
Thank you so much.
thank you. Luana, thank you. Kelly, thank you. Our diamonds, Diamond Tierra, Blue Diamond Jake, Black Diamond Desi. You guys made this an amazing call. Partner, I love you, man. Everybody, you have a great Saturday, and let's rock this week.
Love you too, bro.
Thanks.
Love you, ambassadors.
Bye.